Hey YouTubers, today we're going to talk about the Camp Snap camera. I made it a crude substitution for the camera. I was on a site by a man named Merrick Larwood from Wales. Very interesting, very funny guy. I recommend you check his channel out. Very interesting, very creative, and very unusual, funny sense of humor. But he's into cameras, and he was talking about the Camp Snap camera, which has become a popular camera. A lot of people found out about him on Instagram, which I never go to. And it's a camera that was developed for kids to go and take to camp because it doesn't have a screen. It's a digital camera, but there's hardly any functions except the shutter button. And you can download different filters, a black and white filter, a vintage filter, and a regular filter. And people who have been using them outside of kids at camp have been having fun with them, and it's become a popular camera. I was interested in getting one, like $65. But basically, it's a digital camera, point and shoot, that doesn't have a screen. So I was thinking, I need a camera that's waterproof, and I'd been thinking about getting a pocket camera because I find I hardly ever take photographs anymore with my phone, where I used to always take photographs with my camera. So I thought it would be fun to have another camera in my pocket. So I purchased this Olympus TG630 on eBay for $54, shipping included. And I thought it would be fun. This is a very crude, basic iteration, first generation. It's just what I came up with. It's not finished. But I put some cardstock over the screen so you can't actually see the screen. But if you pull this up, you can see what the battery usage is and how many photographs you have left. If you push this down, you can see the top of the screen where you can change your menu to get the macro function, or you can have different features you can change, so you can utilize your camera without seeing the object. And I've been using it with a very crude viewfinder I made from cardstock, and it's not permanent, and it needs to be made of a stronger material so you could attach it to a hot shoe. I'm thinking about taking a hot shoe off of a disposable camera or an old broken camera and then making a plastic viewfinder. The little crosshairs are just some plastic from a broom. So, and actually, it hasn't been that bad. I'll show you the photographs at the end of the video that I've taken. Now, most of them were put in CapCut, so they were adjusted just a little bit as far as the quality, and maybe cropped a few of them. But it's been kind of fun to actually just take a picture and not look at the screen and just go to the next one, because years ago, heck, I'm so old, I remember when everything was black and white. You went to the drugstore and everything was a point and shoot, unless you had a 35 millimeter, which was a pain in the butt because you had to learn so much. And, you had to use a light meter and so on. So everybody just used a point and shoot black and white. Then they had the little pocket Instamatics that took the little black and white. So, yeah, I'm used to having no screen and use a viewfinder. I've always liked viewfinders. But it's been fun to not have a screen in some ways, because you just focus on trying to get the camera to focus on what's in the image of the viewfinder and then go to the next photograph. And it's been fun. But I still need to make some adjustments. This needs to be plastic instead of paper and have a more permanent way to attach it. That way you could put the camera underwater, because the cool thing about the Olympus TG630, it's waterproof. If you drop it, it's very sturdy. It's made out of metal instead of plastic. You can also have it in freezing temperatures. It's a very tough little camera. I guess that's why they call it TG, tough guy. And it takes decent video. It has 1080p, which when this camera came out back in 2012, 13, that was pretty cool, 1080p. So if you're interested in the Camp Snap cameras, because they don't have a screen, if you have an old point and shoot like this, you could just tape it with better tape. This is the cheapest dollar store tape. Need to get some Gorilla tape. And like I said, this is the very first generation, very first iteration. And but I'll show you the photographs. Enough yapping. Let's go to the photographs at the end of the video. All right, guys, take care. See you out there.